Hello, hello, hi everybunsters. I'm Detective Lupin Dracstein from our Ghost and now Monster at your service. I cannot believe that I'm saying this same sentence for like more than 2 years now. I hope you like it. At this point, it's part of me, you know, it's here to stay. And oh boy, I think I'm kind of big on the screen, but it's fine. If I hide too much stuff, I might move myself, but for the moment, it's fine. It's fine. Enjoy my face, I guess. Ah, did you miss this stream, Raul? You look like someone that kind of missed it. We missed you too. You were missed on Monday. I am enormous on the screen, but you know what? I paid good money for this, so who cares? Detective hiding stuff? Yeah, I know that's not the best, but shit happens, you know. We will enjoy your face very much. That's good. That's great. What are you guys drinking? Let's chat a little bit while we are starting. I don't know why I'm that hot. I was fine before the stream. Let me just take out that little vest. Please don't crash. Okay. Yeah, I'm drinking water because I already had too much coffee today and I need to sleep later. And yeah, I need a good night of sleep because I will probably be working for 12 hours tomorrow. Detective work today. I got a little message from like the team leader that was like, bro, can you just overwork yourself for like 4 days? And I was like, yeah, sure. Why not? So I'll have a lot of work. I will not be able to stream on Friday. Like I was maybe thinking about, you know, because I really love streaming. So I want to stream more. But I feel like if I stream in the middle of that, maybe I just need to wait for like detective work to calm down a little bit, you know? Can the crime rate just lower? Please. Not drinking anything? That is crazy. Hot for sure. Looking for 12? Who would do such a thing? Me. Maybe I'll work at 14 hours. I do enjoy doing it here and there. I feel like when I'm doing like overtime like that at my detective work, I feel like I'm needed, you know? It feels kind of good. Might not be a good thing, but it feels kind of good. So I might even go for a 14. God knows. It will be paid. Extra money also needs to be noted there. It's not free work, you know. Ginger ale for Amini. I love ginger ale. I don't have any at the moment in my place. I was eyeing a guarana earlier and I was like, you know what? I got too much coffee today, so I need to drink water. You work 12 hours too? Yeah. But I mean, I don't mind. I do prefer only working 8, you know? I don't mind 12. The thing is that when I do overtime at work, usually it's for a bunch of days back to back, and sometimes I don't have like any breaks. So I might be working the entire weekend, you know? Like at least 8 hours um for like the entire weekend. Oh no, my Tamagotchi is kind of dying. Give me a sec. Don't die. Um so yeah, I mean, if I had like 4 days of 10 to 12 hours and then 2 to 3 days off, it would be different, you know? But like when I'm doing 12 hours and more, I'm working like that for days and weeks sometimes. So yeah. Okay, it's not dying anymore. It's on its phone. All right. Um. So yeah. So yeah. I will not be able to stream on Friday, but you know what? It's fine. I will be happier on Monday. I will not do overtime on Monday. I will stream. Or I will take 2 hours break like I did I think 2 weeks ago. Take 2 hours for streaming and then go back to work again after. That sounds about right. That sounds like it might be the plan here. Why are you cackling like a super villain? I'm good. I'm fine. I'm not don't have pity on me. It's a choice. I could have said no, you know, but in this economy, damn. I was happiest working 3 12-hour shift a week. Though 4 10-hour shift isn't bad either. Yeah, I mean 4 days of work and 3 days off are kind of very cool. I worked 4 days a week for a time, and it was my happiest moment in my detective work. I mean, I've been doing that for I don't know, 7 8 years at this point, and like the time that I was working only 4 days, it was so good. But then in this economy, I cannot just say I'm working only 4 days, you know? So I don't know. But it was cool. Having 3 days off, that was kind of cool because I could have like 1 day of cleaning and then 2 days of like hobbies. And that was so much fun, guys. So much fun. I am not happy about the fact that we need to work so much for the bare minimum. But that's a topic for another time. Why am I getting political here? Where I'm from, working 7 days without a 35 hours rest period needs a lot of compensation by law. I mean, I shouldn't be working 7 days without like a break, you know? There's some rules, but also I'm a overworker. And usually after that, I can take like a couple weeks off. And by being nice and working hard, I make sure that I can leave for London in October and be great. Political monster. I wouldn't say I love politics, but it's a topic that I'm extremely involved in. You know, when you're that queer, it's kind of important. But yeah, let's not get too political. That is not the mission here. I'm an entertainer here. I'm an entertainer right now. And we will be playing a little game. I love this game. It turns out to be extremely great and right up my alley, to be honest. I cannot stop thinking about Siberia while playing it. I just love a good point and click game, and this one is kind of fun with like the spirits and stuff. It looks very foolish to you. I mean, main character is a yapper and a fool, not gonna lie. I kind of vibe main character in this game. It's every single time that I'm streaming this game, it's kind of a fight between the main character and I. Like who will be yapping more than the other. And it's hard. It's hard on me, you know. I'm used to be streaming in silence by myself and just being able to yap. And then this guy comes in and yap as much as me. Like your Saturday morning courting villains? Oh, that's kind of... I wish I was a Saturday morning cartoon villains. But I also feel like I wouldn't be a villain. Sadly for me, I wish. I mean, maybe I'm queer enough to be a villain, actually. I do think that to the core, I'm trying to always be nice. But just by the fact that I can be a little sassy here and there, and I'm queer as fuck, That might be enough to be a villain. You can always try. Thank you for believing in me. Oh, yeah, the hot ghost. Yeah, you want to marry that guy. I remember. Maybe we'll see him because, like, we just entered the... we just entered the mansion with all the ghosts. Yes. Villains are so cool, they are. On a super conservative network, you're a villain. You're damn freaking right. Overthrow the government? Oh no, we're getting political again. On regular TV, definitely not a villain. I could be a cool hero, I think. A bit goofy, you know? I will need my friends. For sure I need friends. We're neighbor at best. No! Maybe it's a Magneto situation. It started as a villain, but over time it gets harder and harder to pretend it doesn't have a point. That sounds about right. I think you get it. You get it. Weird neighbor is very nice. Yeah, the weird neighbor that everybody is scared of but actually gives amazing advice. I can see myself do that. Hello, BBB. Welcome in. I was about to read the little resume here. I don't know much about the X-Men, but their whole war crime island thing sounds odd. I mean, superheroes are kind of odd when you really deep dive into it, because most of them are quite old, and that comes with most of old things. Weird neighbor is great. I talk about being weirdos with my upstairs neighbor all the time. I love it. Super villain audition time. I want to hear your best foolish hero shout. Oh no, I don't have the voice of a super villain. I can be probably the best I can do is being a villain, but not the main one, you know? I'm just I'm a vibe sidekick, you know? That's where I stand. Alright, let's get started, because, like, I might go a little overtime. I want to, at best, go over the entire mission. I'm not sure I'll be able to do that, but we'll try. Try to find the lost treasure of Belmore Manor. Murphy McCullen followed the advice of a witch doctor and freed the ghost of Belmore Manor with a summoning spell, and that guy just disappeared. But in doing so, he has also released the ghost of the evil phantom John Rackham. Now locked inside the house, Murphy's only hope is to break Abigail's Belmore, the ghost bride, out of the love spell Rackham placed under her under. To do this, you need to remind her of her last happy moment and retrieve the 5 wedding items you can see in her mirror. Oh yeah, the flower, the I think a vinyl. There was a couple thing. I think we might be able to see it here. Flowers, veil, ring, cake, music. So that's our little list. Magneto's an activist that chooses violence. Yeah, kind of. To be fair, yeah. Yeah, I do have cake, but that's not the cake that we need. But thank you. Thank you for reminding me that I have a cake.
Hold it right there. The dance is about to begin. I shall deal with you afterwards.
Dance already? Is that a puzzle? Then step. Oh. Okay.
The skill, the movement, the passion. It certainly gets the blood pumping. Now then, do you have an invitation?
Oh, okay.
An invitation?
To the
That's
waltz.
the case.
This celebration is only for wedding guests. We have all manner of help running around the house who certainly aren't invited to the festivities. Imagine the smell. If you want to come in, you'll need to retrieve it. Rules are rules, and it's my job to enforce them. I am Mrs. Elaine
cannot
Craddock,
blame you for
housekeeper
that.
of Belmore Manor. Who are you, anyway?
Murphy McCallan. I'm just a visitor.
Evidently.
Bro is so not scared. So we cannot reach the cake. We need an invitation. Obviously.
The wedding cake was tempting, but I wasn't getting past the housekeeper without her approval.
Yeah, the rules are rules, bro. It might be a puzzle. Might be a future puzzle, but I need the invite before.
You, boy! Are you one of the staff? Is the wedding ready to begin?
Yeah, rules
Ready to
rule.
begin? Goodness gracious, but I haven't found my Bible.
Sorry, I'm
Not
just
the
a guest
missing
too.
Bible.
I don't think the wedding's happening until later tonight. Or not at all, if everything went to plan.
Just enough time for another drink, then.
Okay, you want a drink? Okay, let's see, let's see. I think I'm coming from that door.
After my escapades with the fish and its hidden horseshoe, I had had quite enough of taxidermied animals.
Oh, come on, they're great. Oh! Vase.
I picked up the vase. From the delicate porcelain and hand-painted ornamentation, it
You're
looked
such a
like it must have been
yapper,
worth
bro.
a fortune. Ming Dynasty, perhaps?
Fosket, why is that young man picking up that chamber pot?
Oh no,
I
it's
have
a chamber
absolutely no
pot!
idea.
Or perhaps not.
Leave that there, bro. Please, for the love of God. Okay, I know where we are. But I feel like there's nothing we can, like, do. But that's fine. What's a chamber pot? Back in days, it was a little pot that you kept in your chamber, so you can go piss at night in the little pot, and then the maid would like come in the morning and empty all the little pots of everyone. A little bit of Victorian
Stepping through the
knowledge
doorway,
here.
I found myself in an ethereal black void that stretched in every direction.
Okay.
Draped in green fog, all I could see were staircases floating in all directions. And in the center, an eternally ticking clock.
Different name in English, yeah. Where am I? Okay. That's the last one.
Is that little whippersnapper playing on the staircases again?
No, it's not him this time. But how that wayward whelp's mother allows him to run right
How-
through that cursed
how
room
does that
baffles
work?
me. When it comes to Sebastian Pock, I think King Herod might have had a point.
I feel like there's nothing I can really do right now.
Good evening.
Good evening, my boy. I'm afraid you'll have to speak up. Old army injury, you see. Care to join me for a drink?
Colonel Bloom, how many times must I warn you about your predilection for hard drinking?
It's not hard drinking. It's very easy. What do you say, my boy? You care for a nip?
It's giving I don't suffer
probably shouldn't.
from
I'm a little
autism.
preoccupied at the
Autism
moment.
suffer
Well,
from
don't go
me.
saving it for the toast. You'll be waiting decades.
See, this is what I was talking about. This is the kind of ungracious, ungentlemanly behavior that will spell your doom, Colonel.
Yes.
Trying to threaten me with eternal damnation, Foskett. If it was going to happen, it would have happened by now. I'm pretty sure I'm dead at this moment, and I don't see any evidence of women playing harps. Just you harping on at me.
Harps? Okay.
Did you see much action in the army?
I killed 4 men.
From food poisoning, Colonel Bloom's title is an honorary one for services to catering.
I mean,
Cattle
that,
King is what they
the
call
people
me.
need to eat.
I own farms from New Orleans to Tallahassee. Beef, leather, dairy. It was a roaring trade.
Or at least a mooing one.
Those cows, they were my army.
Aw.
I tell you, everything a man needs can be provided by a good troop of cows.
Let's go,
Herd
cows.
of cows.
Of course I've heard of cows. I was just talking about them.
I like that guy.
What are you drinking, Colonel?
Good hearty rum. It'll put fire on your chest and hair in your belly. Oh, wait.
Is it?
And
Is
perhaps
it a
it is
good
time to
one?
consider whether you have drunk too much of it, Colonel. Or perhaps give it up altogether.
I could easily give up alcohol. I've already done it hundreds of times.
I think you'll find the time between one glass and the next does not count as teetotalism. Perhaps we should be grateful to the Lord that your glass remains empty.
Are you looking forward?
Are you looking forward to the wedding?
I'm looking forward to it being over. In my opinion, being stood up at the altar for 33 years is a pretty bad sign. Not what strong relationships are made of.
And you should know, Colonel. You've only had hundreds of them.
Do you think the bride and groom should be together?
That Rackham's a slimy character, and no mistake. Oh, by God, he's a good businessman. Trickier than a magician's rabbit that's gotten stuck on a particularly difficult crossword puzzle. But all that don't amount to a hill of beans if you're not enjoying life. I don't know whether to hate the guy or envy him.
Both are sins, I think you'll find, Colonel.
And not even the best ones. Do
I
you know
love
what's wrong
how-
with society nowadays,
How he's
Murphy?
turning.
Drink,
side
guns,
to side.
and women. There's just not enough time for them all.
Poor you.
Have you ever married, Colonel?
Oh, yes. I've been married for 47 years.
Yes, but to 9 different women.
Well,
It
that's-
still counts.
His shortest marriage was
Bro.
2 days, and that's only because they couldn't find him to serve the annulment papers.
I ended up in a bordello in East Nevada with half the members of the Albuquerque Militia Marching Band. Best honeymoon I've been on. Some lovely girls.
Lord forgive him, for he knows not what he does.
That's not what the girls were telling me.
Oh, you're nasty. Oh, you were funny, but now you're getting gross.
Do excuse me. I'll be back.
At your leisure, my boy. I have nowhere to go and nothing to do.
Idle hands are the devil's playthings.
Try idling your mouth for a change, you old curmudgeon.
Good
Hi.
evening.
Hello, my child.
Oh, don't get him going again.
And what is your name?
Murphy McCallan.
Hello, Murphy. I am Father Foskett, spiritual shepherd of St. Juniper's Parish.
What a title.
Have you seen the good book?
I'm not the most religious person, but I have read parts.
No, I mean that rather more literally. I've lost my Bible and have no idea where I put it.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
We need
I
rum
haven't, I'm afraid.
and a
Pity.
Bible.
Are you here for the wedding?
I am officiating the wedding.
Yeah,
With everything
good for
that's
you.
gone on in the house, we must thank God we have someone like me to keep us on a righteous path.
Hello, Flam. We just started. A matcha latte? Delicious. I love a good matcha latte. It's so good. Maybe I should have made one. No, actually, no. Too much coffee today. Too much coffee. I need to not think about the...
I've been told that Abigail Belmore doesn't really want to marry Rackham. You need to call the wedding off.
We shall stick to the system, young Mr. McCallan. Objections should be heard during the ceremony, not before, when all parties may articulate their feelings on the matter. These things are greater than you and I, you know. Until then, we must treat the wedding as the joyous occasion it is.
But it's... You know that sentence in weddings that if you object to it, it's now or never? Like, you can object to it before. Like, if you are speaking up before, you have way more chance to be heard. Because, like, at the moment of the wedding, who the freak would, like, stand up and say, oh, it's bullshit, you know? I feel like everybody would, like, side-eye you, and then you lost all your friends, you know? So I see why it's there, they say that. Because, like, nobody will actually oppose. Like, the embarrassment of it, you know? That's silly. That's so silly. Just don't say it at this point. You don't really want to know. I'd say to just kill the priest so they can't officiate it, but use your lame friends, maybe. Yeah, maybe. But, like, I don't know. Like, you might want to protect one of the two, like, people that are marrying each other's, because you know stuff, you know? But you don't want to embarrass anyone, you know? That sounds like you nobody would do that. Stop asking if somebody would oppose. Nobody will actually tell it at that moment. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking weddings. I don't know a lot about weddings, actually. But I do enjoy a white people wedding. That is very funny. Very great.
What do you think of Abigail Belmore?
A little headstrong, in my opinion, but a lovely young lady. I baptized her, you know. She grabbed my nose as I held her over the font, right up the left nostril. Wouldn't let go until her brothers distracted her with a teddy bear. Still, she's a very caring girl.
Just not two ecclesiastical noses.
Ace is thinking about wedding, exactly. I mean, and like straight weddings and queer weddings are extremely different too. I feel like you never have like the classic lines in a queer wedding because like we know, you know, we know. And you don't have the little straight people games too. That shit is funny. It's always like the girls doing that, the boys doing that, and there's like the non-binary weirdos of the family that's just standing there being like, are you feeling ashamed? Are you embarrassed right now? I'm living for this moment. I'm watching enough of Reddit drama about wedding with YouTube Charles Dobry. Oh, I haven't heard that name in a long time. It's just funny. So because sometimes a queer wedding is illegal, that's a big difference. Yeah. I mean, that is truly different. Yeah. Super late? Not that much. We just started talking about weddings. So we're on old. We talked to the colonel, that is the one to the left, that is just drunk all the time and a little bit lame. And now we're talking to the priest. And we sidetrack on weddings and how weird it can be. So you're fine. You're right on time. The alcoholic war veteran, yeah, that was like actually just cooking food and enjoying the cow's company.
Have you two gentlemen known each other long?
Gentleman's a stretch.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Foskett.
But yes, we've known each other since we were teenagers. We used to be roommates in college.
Oh,
but while
roommates.
I focused on my studies, the colonel here focused on extracurriculars.
Okay.
I made it my duty to keep him on the straight and narrow path.
Sure.
And thankfully you haven't done a very good job of it.
I love it. I ship it. The game of the year. It's last year, but we can drag it this year. Roommates, you say? Okay, we're all on the same page. Keep it straight, and he wasn't good doing that. So, y'all know, y'all understand, y'all on my team, you know.
Is St. Juniper's your church?
That's right, young man. A beacon of godliness on an otherwise spiritually desolate isle.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think St. Juniper has been taken over by rum runners.
Criminals?
Gasp.
In my
Oh,
church?
yeah, we need rum.
Good God! They must be removed immediately.
Yeah, but the
Let's
clone
not be too hasty.
Yeah.
They sound like my type of gentleman.
That's what I thought.
That's the type of church I can see myself attending.
I could do with less of your opinions, thank you. Many things can be preserved in alcohol, Colonel. Dignity is not one of them.
Go there on them. I mean, it could work.
I'm not the most well-read on religion, but
But they're kind of
shouldn't you
trapped
be
in the
heaven
manor,
now?
I think.
Cold standard question, my boy.
Well, I'll admit this isn't what I expected.
Perhaps the good book has some missing passages.
I think we can do without your theological input, Colonel.
is there a way to fix it?
Well, that's precisely what I'm doing, young man, as we speak.
It looks like you're just sitting
Yeah.
in an armchair.
You don't see the metaphorical cogs whirring around in my head, the tick and the tock of the thanatological matters in my mind. To the layman, I might appear to be just sitting in an armchair, but in reality, I am studying the Bible.
But you
or
lost your
at least I
Bible.
would be, if I hadn't lost it.
Yeah.
You've lost it, all right.
We'll find it back.
Do you think it might be voodoo keeping you here?
Voodoo is nothing but mumbo-jumbo misdirection. I fear we may be in limbo. Some devilish force has interrupted the supernatural order of things.
I think Rackham might be practicing black magic.
That is an extraordinary accusation. I refuse
I
to
have
hear another
proof.
word of it. He is a God-fearing man who always attends the sailor services, and he has donated generously to the church.
Oh, okay, that's why.
And my vacation fund. The culprit here is that awful sailor Abigail was going to marry. It is precisely because Miss Belmore's marriage to Mr. John Rackham was interrupted that we are still here. And why we must continue the wedding as planned tonight. It shall be our way out.
They're extremely aware of their condition.
Where does that staircase room go?
That room is a place of sin.
What happened in there?
When Miss Belmore spurned her original fiancé, that is the route
Oh,
he
music.
took to the garden balcony where he hanged himself.
That's terrible.
Oh.
A terrible sin. Belmore Manor has evil magic coursing through it. I lay at least partial blame on that deplorable act. That room is filled with nothing but impassable evil. It is as though the house itself refuses passage to the bewitched
Okay, that
balcony.
makes that explained. This explained that because I went through the door and it was like weird ass staircase with just doors and they were going like up and downs and right and left, you know. And I wasn't able to reach the top. I just came back from the other door.
Do you know how I can get through the staircase room?
Certainly not. If you had any sense, you would stay out of there. The only person I've seen messing about in there is the page boy. I
I'll
know
find
that the
a boy.
Lord sends things to challenge us, but even the devil himself would take up early retirement if made to babysit that little monster. Goodness knows where he's gone now, though. I suppose we should all thank God for the
I
respite.
know a thing or two about little monsters.
I best be heading off.
God
Alright.
be with you.
Enjoy your dinner. I don't know if I saw it like
I'd
at the right
previously seen
moment.
small pots hung in fireplaces like this contained water in order to humidify the room,
Okay.
especially when tobacco was being smoked. In this case, however, the pot was empty.
I do not have water. Okay. Let's walk around.
Without a flue, the fireplace seemed entirely decorative, and yet, standing in front of it, I could feel a breeze.
Oh, secret passage. I know a secret passage when I see one. The mermaids are kind of cool. Alright. Okay, suitcase.
The pianist wouldn't have been happy with me rifling through his belongings. Without
Machine.
knowing what it was, I didn't want to break it. I wondered if the pianist knew more about it.
Probably.
The shield was out of reach, but I didn't plan on jousting with any knights that day anyway.
All right.
Good evening. My name is Murphy McCallan.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Ezra Hughes is the name. Pianist for hire is the game. Got any events coming up that you can use a pianist at? I do weddings, christenings, bar mitzvahs, funerals.
You're still hustling for work?
Pianist. I love
Isn't
it.
being a ghost an impediment?
Hey, when you're self-employed, you've got to keep that next paycheck coming in.
Oh,
But you're
that's
trapped
so
in the
real.
house.
Well, I admit I'm not normally based here, but Belmore Manor makes a lovely venue.
How's the gig?
It's the gig of a lifetime. Quite literally. I just didn't realize how short that lifetime would be.
Oh.
Still, I should be making out like a bandit at the end of it.
Why's that?
My contract says I charge overtime at time and a half. So far, we're
As you should.
30-something years past my original end time.
Oh, that paycheck will
Is
be
there
good.
much to spend your money on when you're dead?
They say you can't take it with you. But I don't seem to be going anywhere at the moment, so why not find out?
You don't seem to have much of an audience.
Most have gone through to the ballroom for the waltz. Still, at least it means I don't have the southern belle from hell hovering over me.
Who's that?
You'll know when you see her.
Are you local to Devil's Rock?
No, New Orleans born and bred. Hard to grow up in the Big Easy and not fall in love with this music.
New
Street
Orleans
performers
looks
in the
like a
French
beautiful
Quarter,
place.
brass bands on the balconies, parades at Mardi Gras. It's in the air down there.
So what brought you here?
Work. Figured I'd play a few gigs, make some cash. Next thing I know, I'm caught up in more drama than a Gilbert and Sullivan operetta.
Where did you find musical work here on Devil's Rock?
I got a full season contract down at the Calliope Theater. It was pure luck, really. The original pianist broke his arm.
How?
Before the renovation, that place was falling apart. 14 people in the audience watched as the stage gave out right in the middle of Claire de Lune. Pianist and piano falling straight to the
That's
floor into the
crazy.
basement.
Ouch.
Physically, he was fine. Emotionally, devastated for months.
Sounds like he went through a bad stage.
Ah. Funny.
Yardley Belmore was a performer too, wasn't he?
And more. Writer, director, producer, philanthropist. He's the one that bought the Calliope, fixed her up, and hired me. Once he came on board, that place got put on real shows.
Real shows?
Yeah, before Yardley put up the funds, they were so broke they had to rely on sponsorships. The final year, Bon Tom Bakery funded everything, with conditions.
Conditions?
The shows had to be on brand. Before Yardley put a stop to it, we were looking at 3 Shakespeare plays that season. Romeo and Baguette,
Ah,
Midsummer Night's Cream Cake, and
No.
Much Ado About Muffins.
that's way too funny. I love it. The bakery propaganda. I love it. Romeo and Baguette. This is so
Do you
good.
know what happened to Yardley Belmore?
I haven't a clue. But you know what? I think I was one of the final people to see him alive.
Oh, really?
He came down to the Calliope to offer me this gig for the wedding, and I overheard him talking to someone backstage after I had finished rehearsing.
What were they talking about?
Well, after Yardley scrapped the baked goods from Romeo and Juliet, he was after ideas to bring
No,
something new to the story.
Baguette.
This fellow was
Baguette,
telling
my
him about a
favorite
place
character.
he found, an actual crypt. Such a missed opportunity, really. Can you imagine? Romeo and Juliet's tragic finale, played out in the Capulet tomb, the star-crossed lovers' final doomed moments in a real-life, honest-to-God crypt. The
Wait.
last thing I heard was them setting a date to check it out. And then,
There is
yeah,
a crypt.
after
We
that,
saw one.
no
It
one
was
ever saw him again.
close.
Do you know who the man he was talking to was?
Rackham, I think you call him. Don't know where his interest in the theater came from all of a sudden. I'd never seen him in any performances.
Do you know where I could get some wedding music?
I take request. It's part of my contract for the wedding. What are you after?
I need some wedding music to play to Abigail Belmore, upstairs in her bedroom.
I might be able to move people with my music, Murphy, but there's no chance I can move this piano up to the 2nd floor.
Yeah, that sounds a bit too much.
What's the machine next to your piano?
That's my ticket out of hustling, a phonograph recorder. I'm going to compose and record a hit song, something that'll sweep the nation, like those guys on
Okay,
Tin Pan Alley.
there's our
I can record and
solution.
release a song all across the country, and people will be able to hear me live in their living room.
But you're not live or living.
That'll be how I market myself. Anthems by apparitions, hymns by haunts. The magazines won't give you
That
the time of
sounds
day if you don't
amazing.
have some way of standing out. If I'm dead, it's better to be composing than decomposing.
How does the
I
machine work?
love that guy.
You just put in a blank record and press record. There's an old one still in there if you want it. It's too worn for me to use anymore. The records have a thin layer of black wax on the outside, and the machine records the sound as grooves in the wax. Keep an ear out for me in a year's time.
All
I
right.
should get going.
So I need.
See you
I need
around,
one.
Murphy.
I can take the old one.
I took the record from the recording machine. With its outer coating worn away with age, it wasn't in a state to record onto.
Yeah. Okay. So it's maybe we can fix it. Ooh.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why?
Why not?
You're still flesh and blood, aren't you?
That's right.
And to be ashamed of. But you'll end up see-through blue like me if one of those thorns nicks you. And don't try cutting them. Even so much as a snap, and it releases a toxin so deadly you'll be on the ground within 3 minutes. Certainly
Okay.
keeps things exciting, doesn't it?
Yeah, sure, but so I cannot cut it, and I cannot touch it. Can I use my little poker?
That didn't work.
Oh, come on. Maybe I'll need to come back. Welcome back. Not a lot. We talked about theater and music with a guy, and we learned that he could record something on the vinyl. We just need to either fix the cylinder that we have here, or find a new one for him to record on it. So we can have the music for upstairs. And then I cannot take the rose that is there for the moment. But you know what? We'll figure it out.
Watch out for that vine down there. Little bugger was trying to make a break for it earlier.
Oh, okay. Will do. I didn't have the slightest idea what the gardener was warning me about. But like a snake coiling around its prey, it soon became apparent.
It's a weird... Oh!
Help! Help!
What's all the fuss about?
This vine's got me. It won't let go.
Oh,
Weird
she
vines.
likes you, she does.
Well, the sentiment isn't mutual.
Oh, come
I've
on.
never seen the plant so attached to someone before.
That's exactly the problem. Its hold was getting tighter. I needed to get away before I was dragged into the flower beds.
I have a knife.
Well,
Alright.
you didn't need to do that.
Easy,
I wasn't
easy.
planning on doing the pruning till tomorrow.
What was that?
Just a Devil's Rock creeper. Oh, they do seem to have gotten a lot
Stab,
more
stab, stab.
active since I was last tending the garden, though.
First, the animals on this island had tried to eat me. Now, I was finding out the
You
plants
look
wanted to nibble
delicious,
too.
my guy. Now I can look at the stuff, I guess.
I couldn't see anything I could do with the statue.
Stab the plant, stab cherry.
The
No!
fountain had long run dry, and the cracked, dusty basin was empty.
Alright, let's talk to the guy.
Good evening.
Pleasure to meet you, young man. I'm Rupert Riddle. I'm the gardener for the Belmore Estate.
Nice name.
And whom do I have the pleasure of meeting?
Murphy McCallan, pleased to meet you.
Do excuse the state of the conservatory. After 30-odd years without so much as a pruning or watering, it's taken on a mind of its own. Don't be telling the Horticultural Society or I'll be having my golden trowel taken off me.
You've won awards for your gardening?
Oh yes, this conservatory is rather famous. Welcome, Murphy, to the Poison Garden.
Ooh, I want
Poison?
one. I want a poison garden. Fun fact, Mumster 1 year won a plant contest, and she wasn't even like participating. It's like a neighbor that entered my Mumster garden, and she got like the first prize. It's a funny story. It's a funny story. I mean, I love this garden. It's green and it's poisonous. Kind of my vibe. I'm not a flower type of monster. I do prefer green. And this place looks amazing. Oh, congrats, Mumster. It's been a long time at this point, but it's still a funny story.
Why would the Belmore brothers want a poison garden?
Academic interests, prestige, and morbid curiosity, I should think.
Sounds
Master
right.
Cecil liked to study them. Master Xavier used to collect them on his expeditions. And Master Yardley, well, he just liked the theatricality of it all.
Isn't it dangerous?
Well, it all depends on how you use it, doesn't it? A few berries of deadly nightshade could kill a person, or cure their headache. Hemlock killed Socrates, but I used it to treat my arthritis. These plants may be dangerous, but that's because they're powerful and mysterious.
Oh, I
From
love it.
medicine to murder.
Exactly.
Isn't
The
it
power to
everything?
heal and the power to kill. That's what makes them so interesting.
Remind me never to get on the bad side of a florist.
I love it. I love plants.
What's the secret to growing your garden?
Plants need the same things as you and me, they do. Food, water, sunlight, and someone to chitter-chatter with.
You talk to your plants?
And sing.
What kinds of
do that
songs do
too.
poisonous plants like?
Vaudeville mainly. Tarara-boom-de-ay always goes down a treat. Tarara-boom-de-ay. I'm with plants all the day.
Love
To
it.
sing's the only way to grow my shrub display. Vegetation brings elation to me.
It's good. Let's go. I sing usually Little Shop of Horror to my plants. Do you like it?
That's quite an accent you've got. Where are you from?
Jolly old England, just outside Bristol. God's own country. The green and pleasant land where my love of horticulture bloomed. I caught the gardening bug at an early age, you see. Histoplasmosis. I was in hospital for 8 months, all told. But trapped in those 4 white, clean
Aristocrat
antiseptic walls,
flashback.
staring in a pot of plastic philodendrons.
Yeah.
Why, it just grew my love of all things botanical.
Why did you move to Devil's Rock?
I came over with the Belmores, didn't I? Got myself a little cottage on the edge of the estate near the mausoleum. Bugger if I can get to it now, though. Shame too.
Why's that? Do you miss home?
Oh, I think I left the gas on. One accident now, would I? Could be the death of me.
What are you working on at the moment?
I suppose I ought to be pushing up daisies. But
Daisy?
death isn't going to stop these green fingers. So I'm getting right back into it where I left off. Tending to these plants. It's not quite the same as it used to be, I must admit.
How so?
I suppose, being dead now, they've lost some of their allure. It used to be that one prick of the finger, one wipe of the nose, one accidental inhalation of a seed, and that would be the end of it. Things just aren't as exciting anymore.
Will you be attending the wedding?
Me? Get an invitation? I'm not
You
sure.
want to be a
overalls
plant
will
so
meet
I
the
can
dress
sing
code.
to you?
But it's a good thing too. I wouldn't trust
Maybe.
that Rackham with a hosepipe on a hot day.
Why not?
Well, it's not like me to tell tales.
Dress in green and sit
But
in a
it
pot.
wasn't long before the Belmore brothers started to disappear that Rackham was in here asking about the poison plants. Very suspicious timing, if you ask me.
You think he murdered them?
I couldn't possibly say.
For sure. I mean, promise, I will do my second karaoke stream for 150 monsters. We're at 142, so it's only 8 monsters. It's only 8, and you'll have my singing voice.
I need a bouquet. Can you help me?
I'm a gardener, not a flower arranger, Murphy.
Is there anything in here I can take without it killing me?
I'm afraid the only non-poisonous plants were those down in Abigail's flower bed. She had her own little area that I
Oh.
used to help her with. There's only that one flower that stayed alive in the whole conservatory. Funny that.
What's funny about it?
That's the same flower bed Abigail used for her bouquet the night things went awry.
That'll be perfect.
Where is it?
Is there a way to get rid of the thorns?
Oh, certainly. A good drenching with alcohol should kill 'em off.
I need alcohol. I don't have any at the moment.
Who's the statue of?
Oh, him. He's from an old Indian fable the Belmores used to have read them as children. It was a gift Cecil Belmore gave his brothers a couple of years before he disappeared. Quite the conversation piece.
I also need alcohol. No, you need water. Y'all are little plants. You're green like plants, you know?
What was the statue's story about?
A young Maharaja prince who sold his kingdom for a single coin, all so he could use it to save the love of his life.
How romantic.
I suppose, if you're into that sort of thing.
Bro is so me though.
Thanks for your time.
That gardener.
Before you go, you wouldn't
so
do me a
mean.
favor, would you?
What kind of favor?
Well, I was just wondering how that
You can't
flesh
have-
and blood
you're
thing
right,
is
you
working
can't
out
have
for
both.
you.
Excuse me?
It's just, and I don't mean to impose, but my eternal frustration is that I have 187 different ways to die in this conservatory, but I was never able to test any of them out. Now that we've all discovered death
he's
isn't
so
quite
mean.
so conclusive, I was wondering if you'd want to help out.
Help out how?
Well, we could test out some of the plants on you.
Kill me!
Fingers crossed.
The dainty old man's eyes glowed with unrestrained excitement at the
Hell
mention
yeah.
of murder. His dottery demeanor offered a complete contrast to his apparently homicidal tendencies. He was like a tortoise
Bro is
holding
cool.
a machine gun.
Oh, don't make such a drama out of it. We could put it in a nice pie and maybe some herbal tea. I know the recipe for a lovely cobbler.
Yeah, that sounds
Definitely
nice.
not. Let's cross that possibility out right now.
I was only
100%
asking.
relatable.
Maybe let me know if you change your
Yes.
mind.
I like that guy. Okay, we'll be back. We'll be back.
That is an
Oh.
insult to my honor. I didn't know you had any honor left to insult.
Boys, you don't want to be fighting over little old me.
Tallulah, this man is nothing but a scoundrel. Then you, brother, are a no-good
They
fraud.
look exactly the same. Are you twins? You know what? I'll be back. Can I go there? Is that a doorway? It's not. Okay. I just wanted to be sure. All right. Okay. Let's talk to her first.
Good evening, miss.
Oh, another fine young gentleman.
You're so horny.
My name's
miss.
Murphy McCallan. Pleased to meet you all.
Back off, Peanut.
Peanut.
Yeah,
That's a
keep
nice
walking.
name.
We were talking to the lady first.
Now, boys, we must be welcoming to our new friend. My name is Tallulah LaRue. I expect you've heard of me. My daddy owns the LaRue Oil Exchange. We're the richest family this side of the Mississippi.
But don't
Good
be
for you.
getting any ideas. Tallulah, don't you think this gentleman is a little beneath you? He looks so poor, he probably waves a popsicle around and calls it air conditioning.
Let's not be rude to him just because he's less fortunate. You boys be welcoming and introduce yourselves.
If we must. I am Humphrey Tallulah. And I am Orville Tallulah of the Tallulah Textiles Company.
Oh, textile.
I think you made the pants I'm wearing. What's that in your hand, Miss LaRue?
The Bible.
This is my invitation to the wedding.
oh, I need
it
that, I
allows
need
me
that.
to bring one guest with me, but I seem to have made a teensy tiny mistake.
Oh, I'll win that
I've
girl.
invited both boys
look at me
all the
flirt.
way out here to Devil's Rock, when I can only take one of them into the wedding. Now, both of these fine fellows are here and want to attend with me, and I just don't know who I should pick.
Pick
You mean you
me.
two don't
I'm
have an
poor.
invitation?
We may not know the Belmores, but we do know this southern magnolia before us. We were brought to Devil's Rock by passion.
I was brought to Devil's Rock by taxi. If you're not using the invitation, perhaps I could take it off your hands?
I don't think so, knucklehead. Miss LaRue is going to need that invitation for when I accompany her. Over my dead body? Have you seen
What do you
yourself?
need, miss?
You're already dead.
These two gentlemen seem pretty heated.
I just hope it doesn't come to blows.
Oh,
I'd be
you do
happy to
hope.
marry either of these gentlemen one day, if only I could choose between them.
If you did end up marrying one of them, would that make your name Tallulah Tallulah?
That's right. And my middle name is Beulah. Rolls
No.
right off the tongue, doesn't
That's
it?
a crazy name. You cannot do that.
How are you going to decide who to take to the waltz, Miss LaRue?
I just don't know if I could decide. I think I'll have to leave it to the boys to decide for me.
Choose me, Tallulah. I'm the one who inherited our family's good looks, I assure you. Good looks.
Bro, you
Your
look the freaking
reflection
same.
hides when you walk past a mirror. I have the southern elegance she desires. Elegance? You have all the elegance of a drunken pelican. I believe the lady would be better suited for a man of my sophistication. Sophistication? You have all the sophistication of a rodeo
Violence.
clown.
Yeah.
It's my bravery that she needs.
She's craving
Bravery.
that moment.
You'd run away from a June
She's
bug.
living her best
If you
freaking
think
life.
yourself so brave, then we must put it to the test. Brother, I challenge you to a duel.
A gun duel is
Not
so
if I challenge you
pathetic.
first.
Gee, I wouldn't want a duel to take place because of little old me. But if that's how things have to
She
be,
loves it.
let's get the guns on the table, boys.
McCallum, you shall be the adjudicator.
I shall?
I'm glad you've agreed.
Why?
What
Why me?
exactly does that entail?
In order for the duel to be fair, an independent third party must load the pistols and declare the victor.
But I've never loaded a pistol before.
Don't worry, McCallum. A donkey with a lobotomy could do it. You have at least half a chance.
Loading a pistol. Powder. Shot. Ramrod. Aim. Fire.
One at a time, I poured the powder into the muzzle of the pistols.
Yeah. You did both of them, I guess?
I then dropped the shot into each muzzle. Finally, I patted the contents down with the ramrod.
No pussyfooting around here, boys.
They're already
I want to
dead.
see some action.
So-
If you miss, you're not the man for me.
Go nuts.
Fire! Well,
I've been hit. Me too.
In any other situation, this would have been a tragedy, but it quickly became clear that a duel to the death wouldn't be conclusive when the duelists were
Yeah,
both
that's
already
why
dead.
I was stressed out about it.
neither of you missed? Well, sorry, boys,
I would have skipped
but I
a
think
step
that's a draw.
otherwise.
What a terrible waste of everybody's time.
Nah, it was funny. It was silly. Alright.
Would you like a rematch of the pistol duel?
What a wonderful idea! Boys, guns on the table. Murphy,
Wait, we can
load 'em
really
up.
do that? I wasn't expecting that. What if I do it wrong? What if I just
One
power?
at a time.
No, McCallum, you haven't put in the shot.
Can I?
Would you excuse me for a moment? Don't be firing prematurely.
Can I take it?
Miss LaRue, would you mind if I borrowed your parasol?
Don't be silly, Murphy.
No,
it's
they
a beautiful
noticed,
evening
yeah.
outside. You have no use
were
for
looking
it.
at
But
me.
I'm sure I can be of help to you if the weather turns sour.
It would have done the sound we needed without the actual bullet.
Did I hear gunshots through there? It's like being back at Alameda during the war.
What
Wait,
happened
what?
there? A battle?
No, my second wedding. The father of the bride didn't appreciate me canoodling with the maid of honor and got all the locals to run me out of town. Talk about a shotgun wedding.
Wait. Very confusing. Okay, let me head back.
I wondered if the shelves held any books on battling ghostly curses, but that seemed a little too niche.
I mean, there's a book about almost everything. Oh, that's a lot of water.
Walking into the cellar, I was hit by the pungent smell of rotting wood and mildew. 3 decades without
delicious.
upkeep hadn't been kind to this section of the house, and it was now knee-deep in floodwater. The
Wine.
wine racks were largely bare. What few
Yeah,
bottles
alcohol.
remained were
We
cracked
kind
and
of
empty.
need that.
Knowing the type of animals that lived in the murky water on this island, there was no way I was stepping into the floodwater.
Come on.
I needed to use the switch to operate the barrel lift.
Okay. Alright. Labels.
The label read magnetic carriage, theater rotation, orrery track, barrel lift, electrograph, lightning rods, ground.
Okay.
I couldn't do anything with it.
I'm missing stuff. We'll find stuff. Oh, candles?
I took the handful of candles from on top of the fuse box.
What can I do with candles? We need alcohol to get the flowers. The cake, we need the invitation. For the invitation, we need to win the lady. For the music, we need to fix the cylinder. Can I get disgusting water?
The water was murky and stagnant, even confined to a bottle. I didn't want it.
Oh, come on. I wanted the disgusting water. Could start a fire and destroy the house. That sounds about right. How can I get rid of the water? Alright, let's get up. I know the... Okay. Ooh.
Boo!
Ah, found you. I was looking for you, actually.
Haha, the look on your face.
Bro,
What are you doing?
Face.
Oh, you could have scared me to death.
Imagine how cool that would be.
I don't think I'd be
That's
very
a nice
happy
little
about that.
outfit.
Baby,
You're a baby.
who are you anyway?
My name's Murphy McCallan. I'm a guest. Who are you?
I'm Sebastian Pock.
The little boy puffed out his chest with a grin that would make the Cheshire Cat jealous. What were you doing in the trunk?
Playing hide and seek. That stuffy old vicar challenged me to a game and hasn't found me in more than 33 years.
Don't you
He
know it's
wasn't even
dangerous to shut
looking.
yourself up in places like that? You could have gotten locked in.
Well, it's funny you say that, actually. I think the latch closed on me while I was inside. Still, what's the worst that could happen? I'm already dead.
Funny.
What are you looking so pleased about?
I'll have a new toy to play with later tonight. A brand new Goo and Hose Model 5 wind-up tin boat. I'm going to play with it in the bathtub down the hall.
That's funny. I know a little girl who accidentally got one of those for her birthday today.
Yeah, funny that.
The boy pulled an expression that made him look slicker than a politician in an oil spill.
Oh no.
You've been in that chest for 33 years?
On and off. That's got to make me a hide-and-seek champion. This house is amazing for it. Before I climbed in the chest, I must have explored every room in the house. The ones that aren't locked, at least.
You haven't seen the Belmore treasure while you've been exploring, have you?
There's a treasure here, like pirate treasure.
Yeah,
That's what
kind
the
of.
stories say.
And you believe them. I thought the kids were supposed to be the gullible ones. I don't
This
think
kid
it
is
exists.
savage.
Why not?
Because if it did, I would have found it by now.
What a...
I heard some of the other ghosts talking about a boy playing in the staircase room. That was you, wasn't it?
Sure was. How did you know?
In truth, the description of wayward whelp was the giveaway. But as long as Sebastian knew something I didn't, I needed to contain my
The
annoyance.
kids in this
Lucky
game
guess.
of fire. Yeah,
Do you know
that
how to
kind
get
of...
through the staircase room?
Oh, sure. I know every route in this
They are
house.
so
You've
rude.
got to be as good at hide and seek as I am. I bet I could beat you without even leaving this room.
Sebastian, I really need to get through the staircase room. Could you tell me how to do it?
Well, are you any good at hide and seek?
I'm
Excuse
kinda
me?
good.
Because I could tell you how to get through the staircase room. If you can beat me, hider or seeker, I'd beat you at either.
I'll need to look around before doing that.
This is a long shot, but do you know Mallory Wisp?
Sure, I know Princess Stink.
She was getting a tin boat too.
I know. I swapped over the pages in the toy catalogue, so she ordered the wrong thing. She'll get fed up with it, and I'll get to play with it instead.
Well, that wasn't a nice thing to do.
Nice guys finish last. That's what my father says.
Wait, she was playing with a ghost then. Cause she's not a ghost.
How are you and Mallory able to talk? You're a ghost and she's...
A flesh bag.
Right.
A blood pumper, an air guzzler,
Bro,
a bone
stop.
puppet, a muscle wriggler.
Hey, I get the idea. How come you can talk to her?
So rude.
Children aren't so close-minded, I guess. Plus, she's the only person brave enough to come up to the house.
The rudeness of that kid.
Are you here for the wedding?
Do you think I dress like this for fun? I look ridiculous.
I thought you might be
Yeah,
the
it
mayor
doesn't
of
surprise me
Munchkinland.
either.
My mum made me dress like this. What's your excuse?
Stop being that rude.
Do you know the man in the portrait behind you?
I don't want to look at it. Gives me the creeps.
It's John Rackham, isn't it?
Shh. Mum says we're not allowed to say his name.
What do you know about Rackham?
I don't want to talk about it.
You know something, don't you?
I can't tell you. I'd get in trouble.
You're dead.
I
You
won't
cannot
say a
be
word.
more in trouble.
Cross your heart and hope to die?
That's ironic, given the circumstances, but sure.
We came to the house a few months before the wedding was supposed to happen. My dad's a lawyer for the Belmore Trading Company. A real important one.
Okay.
But oh boy, is that stuff boring. I was sneaking around, you know, just exploring the house. And I saw him, that man. He was talking to one of the Mr. Belmores. The one that wore the white coat.
Cecil Belmore, the scientist?
Yeah, he said he was going
Your
to
wife,
the
Ral.
laboratory, but where it was hidden was a secret. I thought I could follow him.
Did you have any luck?
Not really, because I wasn't the first. That man, he was following him too. In secret. I kind of got too scared to keep going once I saw
Come
him.
on.
What scared you?
I saw something. I saw something the scary man was carrying.
What was he carrying?
A dagger.
No. No, it got stabbed. It
See
got
you around,
stabbed.
kid.
Bye.
They're baddie.
The door was locked.
Good.
The door was locked. The door was locked.
Alright, that smile. Can I look in the trunk again? Now that you're out?
The trunk was empty.
Okay.
Gazing into the portrait's eyes sent a shudder through me, and I realized it must have been a portrait of Rackham. His eyes looked back, almost as if he were scowling right at me.
Come on. Alright, so let's explore the other side. I think we'll only be able to get to the bride's room, but we can try the other doors.
The door was locked. The door was locked.
Ce truc est coincé.
I couldn't ring the bells from the hallway.
Why would you want to do that? Oh. Let's explore the other side in a ghost game. I mean, really fair. Oh, not the
Miss
auto
Belmore, did you ring for
translation.
me?
With the maid distracted, I was free to take the feather duster. I considered picking up a I didn't want to disturb.
Okay. Can we go on the balcony? Oh, yeah, we can go actually. Okay. What is that?
I couldn't reach the toolbox from the balcony. I couldn't see an easy way up to the cupola.
Okay.
From down on the balcony, the drain pipe was unreachable.
Okay.
There was no way to reach the weather vane, but despite that, I noticed something curious. No matter which way the wind blew, the weather vane stayed fixed in position.
Fascinating. All right.
Hey, Cordelia.
Am I being ignored?
Oh, hello again,
Your
Mr.
phone didn't able to
McCallum.
translate,
Have you
that is
made the
great.
love antidote yet?
I'm working on it, even though I'm still not sure it's a good idea. Do you know
Ask
why I
all our
can't leave Belmore
questions.
Manor?
We ghosts have been trapped here ever since the explosion. But I don't know why someone still living would be unable to leave.
I was able to get out the last time I was here. Even if it was via the balcony and into the pond. I don't want to try that again.
Something must
Maybe I
be
should try
keeping you
that
here
again.
now. Better hope it's not Mr. Rackham.
Did you say there were rumors that John Rackham used black
Kind
magic?
of creepy.
Oh yes, all of the staff talked about it. Even if we daren't mention it to the family. Crates and boxes delivered in the night, hidden from prying eyes. But not hidden well enough. We see what happens in this house. We hear the whispers in the night. We know.
She is creepier than the kid.
Do you think the Belmore treasure is here in the house?
If it is, I've never seen it. But it is a big house. There are
Yeah, but
rooms
most
I've never been
Doors
in.
are locked.
Rooms I was forbidden to enter. Who knows what's in them?
The skeleton hanging from the tree outside. That's
Straightforward.
the sailor, isn't it?
What's left of him? I do hope it's a mess I don't have to tidy up.
Isn't the sailor's ghost trapped in the house too?
Oh no! He killed himself hours before the curse took hold.
She's creepy
He
in a
will have
lovely
long
way.
since passed over to
Too
the
bad
spirit
I'm
realm.
taken.
Lucky escape, some might say.
It was lucky
She's
to
up
be
for
so
grab,
distraught he committed
chat.
suicide?
It's better than being trapped in this house for eternity.
Unless my wife is interested in a trouble. Listen. Might be a thing.
How did Abigail and the sailor meet?
It was aboard
Made
one
the
of the
fight
Belmore
ease.
ships. Miss Belmore was never one to be caged up inside the house, always wanting to go away on her brother's voyages. But they were a good deal older than her, and very protective after they all lost their parents. So she made a plan to stow away.
Did she manage to do it?
No, she was caught mere hours before the ships left port from Deadnettle, covered over in spare sail.
Who discovered her?
That young sailor. I don't think she was best pleased that he had to tell her brothers, and he did, but she didn't hold it against him. Instead, he told her of the voyages on each return to Deadnettle, and as the months progressed, she took more and more of a liking to him. I suppose fate will always bring two soulmates together, even when they least expect it.
And that's how they fell in love.
The young
Kinda
sailor promised that one day they would explore the world together. But until that day arrived, he would carry her in his heart on every voyage he undertook. He carved a wooden compass, split it into 2 pieces, and they each carried one, promising that despite their time apart, the necklace would be reunited once they were back together. How romantic.
It's kind of cute.
How did the Belmore's parents die?
A shipwreck off the southeastern coast. 28 perished, with just 1 survivor.
Who was the survivor?
Why, it was Mr. Rackham.
Where do these doors behind me go?
The middle door goes up to the cupola, but the key's been lost ever since Master Cecil died. There's not much up there
No.
from what I remember, just old sheets, linens and lace.
And the door on the right?
That's where the parlor witch lives.
Okay.
Did you say a witch lives in the house?
Oh yes, didn't you know? Mr. Rackham isn't the only one said to delve into the supernatural.
I need
Perhaps
to
poor
enter the
little Abigail
rooms.
was just an innocent, caught in the middle of Mr. Rackham's and her brother's dark dealings.
Who is she?
A witch, you
Is she
say,
still there
yeah.
now?
I should think so. The Belmores brought her to the house not long before they disappeared. Though after moving into the
So many
house,
odd
she was
characters.
never seen
It's
again.
hard to choose.
No one ever goes in, and no one ever comes out. I don't even think Mrs. Craddock can get in there.
Do you know what happened to the Belmore brothers?
That certainly is a mystery, isn't it? But I'm afraid I don't know. My duties were to help Miss Belmore, while Mrs. Craddock dealt with the masters.
Although what?
I did see Master Xavier on the day he died.
Okay. Tell me more.
What was Xavier doing on the day he died?
Preparing for an expedition. He'd been given a birthday present not long before, an old pirate map of Devil's Rock that he'd hung over the fireplace in his bedroom. And on the map, marked in red, an X marks the spot.
Pirate treasure? On Devil's Rock?
I doubt the treasure even came into it. A cove on Devil's Rock, where no one has stepped foot in over 100 years.
The treasure is
That'd be like a
not
moth to a
in the
flame
house,
for
I
Master
think.
Xavier. He left before dawn, and then never came back.
Who gave him the present?
I expect you can guess.
Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. It gets pretty boring after 30 years trapped here. You're much more exciting to watch.
Okay. How can I open it?
The door was locked.
Might be that cave you saw near the lighthouse? Oh yeah, maybe.
Lighting the fire may have warmed the room, but it couldn't take away the chill I felt standing there.
Watch me miss then. Alright. There's nothing we can do for the moment, but I have a duster. I have candles, and I have the record. And a chamber pot. But I don't know what to do with that. I have gunpowder on me, you know.
The door was locked.
Maybe I could try to
Hello, Sebastian.
find the little boy. I'll see.
You hide, I'll seek.
Great. Eyes closed and count 5 Mississippis. I won't even leave the room.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Ready or not, here I come.
I have one try. Bro.
Too easy. I just wish this was more of a challenge.
Bro.
Hello, Sebastian.
Back for a...
Can I hide?
You seek, I'll hide.
You're on.
Okay.
1 Mississippi.
Can I leave? Oh, I know where. I know where. Will bro find me? Maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't have leave the little place. You know what? Who cares? Who freaking cares? He might find me. Or not.
Without a flue, the fireplace seemed entirely decorative.
I don't know if I can, like... If I go back?
Hey, where'd you go? You're meant to hide somewhere in this room.
Okay.
That still counts as a win for me, you know.
Hello, Sebastian.
Back for...
Yeah.
You hide, I'll seek.
Great.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Ready or not?
I'm pretty sure... Let's try that again.
Boo!
And if I try the curtain, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the trunk. Can you walk faster, please, bro?
Better luck.
Hello, Sebastian.
Back for...
You must be cheating.
How could I cheat?
I don't know, you're a ghost. Can't you dematerialize or something?
This isn't a bedtime story, you know. I may be a ghost, but I still touch things just like you.
Mm-hmm.
You hide, I'll...
Great.
1 Miss, 2 Miss, 3 4 5 Miss. Ready or not?
Let's try. Let's try.
Are you behind the curtain?
I knew it.
Boo!
It's impossible to win.
Again?
The door was locked.
Cheating, yeah, for sure. For sure, for sure. Oh? Oh, what? What did you figure it out? I don't know why I need the chamber pot. Or even the candles. Maybe you can use the...
I decided I needed to head out onto the bride's balcony and find a way onto the roof.
Okay, he's like... Stop running around. Maybe you can use the fact that he doesn't like the picture? I'm not sure. Let's try to...
Hello, Sebastian.
Hide?
Back for a re...
You seek...
You're on! 1 Mississippi.
Gazing into the portrait,
2
I was far too...
Mississippi.
Hiding inside a
3
locked chest
Mississippi.
might have been fine for a ghost.
4 Mississippi.
Bro, I can't.
5 Mississippi. Ready or not?
The door was
Here
locked.
I come.
I was far too big.
I'm just standing there, you know.
Found you.
Goody for...
You didn't even make it hard.
Maybe we'll be able to, like... move stuff eventually. But, like, there's nothing I can, like... Okay, let's try to... listen to what the game is saying. A way up. But I cannot reach that, right? Railing.
Whoa! As I rounded the corner of the balcony, I saw that the walkway had dropped away, the mortar crumbling after decades of neglect. The ground was a long way down.
Okay.
It was a decorative wrought iron railing spanning the height of the balcony.
Can I go up from there?
I assessed whether the railing would be safe to climb. With the slippery ironwork and crumbling masonry, the answer was obviously no. But I didn't have the luxury of safety. Here goes nothing.
Oh, great. Alright. We're cooking. I bet I'll be able to unlock the door from
Hauling
like,
myself
the
onto the
inside.
roof from the ornamental railings, I realized there was no easy path to get higher. The roof tiles ranged from loose and dangerous to soggy and dangerous. Either way, I wasn't going to be able to climb them.
Alright, that is incredible.
As
We
I
love
approached
that.
the lightning rod, I started to feel the hair on the back of my neck standing up.
Oh!
That was a close one. Fortunately, the lightning bolt had hit the lightning rod instead of me, breaking it from its socket and sending the rod tumbling to the ground below.
Can I?
The candle wax looked like it might work as a replacement coating for the record, if I could find a way to apply
I need
it.
to melt it, I think. Maybe if we will be able to use the chamber pot for that. How can I get the toolbox?
It looked like someone had already intended to start fixing the roof. I looked inside the toolbox and took the only thing it held, a rusty old pair of pliers.
Okay. Good. Can I walk more?
There was
Socket?
nothing I could do with the empty socket.
Okay.
From down on the balcony, the drain pipe was unreachable.
I mean, I cannot, like, go there? I am getting so close.
I needed to think of something else.
Not the twine, that's way too small.
There was nothing I could do with the empty socket.
Can I take it?
Whoever left the toolbox on the roof may have known what they were doing with the socket, but I certainly didn't.
Okay. It's probably a way, but I don't know if I have it. I have the thing that I need. Cause I have that, but I need something to put it on and like, you know.
I couldn't see an easy way up to the cupola. From down on the balcony, the drain pipe was unreachable.
Yeah, but I'm not. I'm on the roof.
Down- There was nothing else in the toolbox.
Cable?
I definitely didn't have the natural balance needed to walk across the cable unaided.
I need the parasol, right? To like walk on the little cable, right? Okay. Okay, I see. I see. Let's try to have that. Makes sense. Of course it makes sense. Music room. Alright, I need that. Lady, I need that.
Miss LaRue, would you mind if I borrowed your parasol?
Don't be silly, Murphy. It's a beautiful evening outside.
Didn't you see the lightning?
A parasol's to protect you from the sun, silly. Carry this out in a lightning storm and you might... Actually, go right ahead and take it. You have fun.
Thank
The glint
you.
in her eye sent a shiver through me.
Wow. That's a big pocket. Alright, I think I might be able to use it. Let's go back. Let's go back. There, 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 up there, and cable. For sure it's
As
the
a
ensign.
child, I'd once watched a traveling circus act calling himself the Great Balancerio amble his way across a high wire with only a parasol to keep him steady. With absolutely zero practice and infinitely more chance of death, it was now my turn to try it.
You got
Oh well,
this.
here goes.
With the little music. Let's go! I think it's easier without it, but you know what?
Whoa!
Come on, bro. You got this. You're so good.
That was a close one. While I may have lost the parasol, I did have one thing on Balancerio. I accomplished my stunt without having to wear a leotard.
Let's go. Now we can reach it.
The drain pipe had twisted and now pointed straight up to the sky, empty of everything but moss.
Can I use
I couldn't do that.
pliers? Can I clean it?
Nope.
Can I poke it?
Nope.
I don't know. I'm trying stuff here. Okay, let's get inside there. Ooh, I need to clean that.
Using the feather duster, I began sweeping away the spiders and their webs from a relatively safe distance.
Bye, spiders. You were loved. Alright. What am I
Looking through the
at here?
telescope, all I could see was a blur. I soon realized why. A telescope without a lens wasn't going to be much use.
No lens? I have nothing to make a lens.
The globe looked more decorative than functional, like a chihuahua with a bow tie.
Bust.
The face reminded me of a man I used to buy milk from. From the neck up, he looked like an Italian nobleman. From the neck down, he'd wear denim dungarees and nothing else. It probably wasn't the same guy.
Trunk.
Now that it was free of spiders, I opened the trunk. Searching through the trunk, I found blankets, bedding, tablecloths, and tucked up in the corner, a delicate lace veil.
Oh! Veil! Let's go! We have one thing. Now it's open. So now we're able to, like, reach the roof. Easily. Okay. That's great. That's good progress. I don't know what to do with the pipe. We'll figure it out. But that means we can probably go there and put down the...
I placed the veil on the dresser. There were 4 items left.
Alright. So we're missing a lens for the telescope. We need alcohol. But for that, we need to... Let's go downstairs. Maybe we'll figure it out. I need something to warm my my wax too, and I need to find a way to beat that little guy. The rent. It's a. I mean, there's a backing. I think. I could try. Let me try.
I needed to think of something else. I needed to think of something else.
Try it out?
I needed to think of something else.
Nah, I can't use it. Can I use the bottle?
That wasn't going to work.
Come on. Yeah, I feel like we cannot do that. Maybe downstairs we can find a way, you know. Carving. Maybe we can do something with that.
It was a seductive carving of a lamia, half woman, half snake, holding a shield. It was a devilish carving of a satyr, half man, half goat, holding a shield.
Okay.
Hello.
Beat it, bud.
Hi there.
Keep walking. I don't have time to waste on you.
Don't know what to do with them. Alright. Switch.
I flipped the switch, but nothing happened. It seemed the barrel lift lacked power. I pulled at the wire with the pliers and managed to dislodge it from the fuse box.
Okay.
I hooked up the lightning rod wire to the socket, but with the lightning rod broken, I wasn't going to get any power.
Okay. Where is it? We need to go back up. I'm cooking. There is something happening. Alright.
I want...
Where is the lightning rod?
Now that I'd risked...
Oh, wait.
That wasn't going to work.
Oh, I need to go from the other side. I'm dum-dum. Okay. If I use it, the socket is for the... lightning rod.
With a spark of inspiration that worried even me, I decided to test whether I could improvise a replacement for the lightning rod, breaking all manner of building codes in the process.
It's so dangerous. Okay. So now it's working. Now it's working. Good. I still have gunpowder in my pocket, but it's from, like, the other source of gunpowder. Okay, downstairs from the library.
With a surge of electricity from the lightning strike, the barrel lift came to life, disappearing into the water, then rising up to the hatch above. So this was how they loaded barrels in and out of the cellar.
Okay. Maybe...
Knowing the erratic surges of electricity that must have been flowing through the wire into the barrel lift, I decided it was wiser not to do any more rewiring.
No! I cannot test the other things. Very unfortunate. Okay. Guess that's what we need. How can I...
That was going to be the perfect container to scoop the water out, but I would have been here for days. I needed a way to automate it. I couldn't do that while the lift was running.
Wait. Switch.
I flipped the switch and the barrel lift ground to a
Okay.
halt.
Okay, I see. I see. Chamber pot on the lift. Hear me
With
out.
extraordinary fortune, the porcelain chamber pot fitted neatly into the decorative ironwork of the barrel lift.
Squeeze it there. Now we can use the switch.
I flipped the switch and the barrel lift started up again. Held by the barrel lift, the chamber pot plunged beneath the surface, scooping up the murky floodwater, then carrying it to the ground level hatch above.
Cool, that's
With
cool.
time, the jury-rig machine began bailing the cellar like a sailor trying to save a sinking dinghy.
Fixed it.
Now that I had my contraption working, I thought I'd leave the barrel lift running, just in case the cellar started to flood again.
Okay. That's fair. Let's explore.
There was nothing large that I needed to move.
Alright. Bottle. Barrel.
With the bottle positioned beneath it, I turned the spigot. The grotesque face began spewing out rum like it was 2 a.m. on Bourbon Street.
Alright. Now I can get the flower. Alright. There.
I emptied the rum onto the thorns and waited.
Aw. Kinda make me sad.
There was only one rose left. I needed to be more delicate than ripping it out of the flower bed.
Scissor.
Delicately, I cut the stem and picked up the last rose in the house.
Alright. Should I get more rum for the guy? Let's try that. Come on. Because I still have my bottle.
I refilled the bottle, but as the rum neared its neck, the flow turned to dribbles. That must have been the last of it.
Okay. I mean, that means it might actually be a thing we needed to do. So let's use that in your little glass. Come on, run.
Can I top you off, Colonel?
Oh, excellent. What
I can
do
put
you
the
have
wax in there.
Belmore rum, aged 33 years.
Wonderful. Fill her up. I much prefer rum to that hoity-toity champagne they serve. Rum is a man's drink. I'll save this for the toast later.
Do you think that's a good idea, Colonel?
I certainly do. You know, Fosca, I've had about enough of your sanctimonious
That glass was
prattling.
way smaller
I'd like
than
to
the
sit here
bottle
and enjoy
I have.
myself, and all I hear is the droning of a long-winded clergyman.
I'm not droning. You just don't like to face the truth. My
They are in
sanctimonious prattling, as you so ungratefully call it, is all that stands between your unrighteous life and a subsequent consignment to the fiery gates.
You know, that must be it. It's a revelation, an epiphany. All these years I've been thinking I've been in limbo, wondering why I haven't moved on to the pearly gates or the raging fires, and now I've realized.
What have you realized?
I must be in hell right now, and listening to you is my torture. Well, that's it. I can't bear any more.
Ah! Thank you.
There!
Needed that.
Now I can't hear a word you say.
Infantile.
Well, I should certainly hope she does.
Great. Wax in the pot. I'm doing it. Look at me go.
I dropped the candles into the empty pot hanging in the fireplace. They soon began to melt and bubble. Double, double, toil and trouble.
Goodness gracious! That isn't more
Like the
satanic
Good Place?
sorcery, is it?
I'm sorry, I was just quoting Macbeth.
Well, don't.
Here we go.
Carefully, I dipped the record into the molten candle wax.
Fixed.
Once pulled out, the thin layer of wax rapidly cooled, leaving me with a blank, reset record.
Music room. Alright.
I placed the freshly reset record back on the recording machine. Excuse me, Ezra, could you play the wedding march?
A request? Sure thing, Murphy.
I don't have the ring. And the cake.
Thank you very much. I clicked off the machine and picked up the newly recorded record.
Okay. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright. Let's put everything where it should be. I kind of want to finish that part of the game before closing, so I might go over time, if you don't mind.
I placed the rose in the vase. There were 3 items left.
You don't have the cake, but you have the cake. You're damn right. No? Can we go back?
With a bit of improvisation, I have fixed the ear trumpet to the phonograph in place of the broken horn. Now, I just needed some music to play.
I do have that.
I placed the record into the phonograph. Now I just needed the remaining wedding items before I started it up.
Yeah, okay. What I need... Cake and ring. I don't know where the ring is. We need to do that.
Good evening, Miss LaRue.
Why, hello again, Murphy.
Were you friends with Abigail Belmore?
Friends may be a bit of an exaggeration, but I'd seen her around at the debutante balls before she got engaged to that sailor. I mean, really, what was she thinking?
Love,
You don't think
she
they should have
wasn't
gotten
thinking.
engaged?
What's the point? Mr. Rackham was an improvement. I do love the powerful.
Would you like a rematch on the pistol duel?
What a wonderful idea! Boys, guns on the table.
Maybe,
Murphy,
yeah,
load
maybe
'em
the
up.
ring is with the kid. I could use my own gunpowder.
I couldn't do that. The powder flask already contained enough gunpowder. One at a time, I poured the... I didn't need to pick up the pistols except to load them. then dropped the shot into each muzzle. Finally, I patted the contents down with the ramrod.
It will
Remember,
not work
boys,
again.
if you miss, you're not the man for me. Fire! Well,
I've been hit. Me too.
oh, neither of you missed? Well, sorry, boys, but I think that's a draw. What a terrible waste of everybody's time.
Yeah. There's probably a way to, like, change that with the statues. Oh. Can I?
That wasn't going to work.
Oh, come on. What can I do with that? I feel like there's nothing that I... Oh.
Inspired by the pistol duel, a plan began to form in my head. With 2 wooden carvings on either side of the room, I could bore a rough hole in each of them. My, look at the carving. All wooden and carved and wooden.
Yeah, I need to do the other ones so they will both miss, so they cannot be like...
Yes, these certainly are some of the most carved pieces of wood I've ever had
So
the
I'll
privilege
be
of
the
seeing.
only one that is great, you know? I'll be the one invited.
When I was finished, they looked passably like bullet holes.
Passably. Alright.
Would you like a rematch?
What a boy!
Alright. Let's do that.
One at a... I then... Finally, I
Let's go!
Remember, boys, if you miss, you're not the man for
They're
me.
not saying it. I am so clever.
Fire! Well,
I've been hit. Me too.
oh, neither of you missed? Well, sorry, boys, but I think that's a draw.
Can
What
I...
a terrible waste of everybody's
Wait, now
time.
can I skip?
I may have forged some bullet holes, but when the shot ended up inside the duelist's
Yes.
chests, they didn't have much reason to go looking for them. Would
Yeah,
you like a rematch of the pistol
So
duel?
this time
What
it will
a
work.
wonderful idea.
Skipping the bullets.
Boys,
So I was
guns on the table.
I was
Murphy,
right.
Load 'em up.
I was right.
One at
We
a...
need only the powder and the...
No, McCallan, you haven't put in the shot.
How can I skip the shot?
I didn't need to pick up the pistols. The instructions read,
Why isn't it working? Magnet?
Without the twins catching on, I ran the button magnet across the mound of bullets and saw they began to wobble. The shot must have been an alloy of lead and something ferrous.
Okay. Can I...
Could you excuse me for a moment? Don't be firing prematurely.
Can I put it in one hole?
I needed to think of something else.
No.
Would you like a rematch?
What, boy?
Mmm.
Stealth.
Yes. Okay.
One at a time.
Yes.
I then
Yes,
dropped
yes,
the
yes,
shot
yes,
into
yes,
each
yes.
muzzle.
Y'all right. Okay.
Finally, I patted the contents down with the ramrod. When the ramrod emerged, the magnet I'd attached brought the shot with it. With the prestidigitation of a magician, I dropped
Yes.
it discreetly back into
Okay.
the shot
I
tub.
needed to be sneaky about it.
To anyone else,
the
the pistols
science was
appeared to
right.
be properly loaded.
Without the bullet, you have the bang. Without
Remember,
the
boys, if you
shot.
miss, you're not the man for me. Fire!
I'm not hit. Well, neither am I.
You both missed. Are you sure the pistol's fired?
Look, there's a bullet hole in the carving. And in the carving over
Look,
there.
it wasn't there before.
So what does that mean? Who lost?
Looks like you both did.
Then who's going to accompany Miss
Me.
LaRue?
I think the lady's words were, if you miss, you're not the man for me.
But we both missed.
He's right. If you're both losers, I can't take either of you to the wedding.
I'm a
not
winner.
dating a man that can't shoot straight.
Tallulah, we can talk about this. Give us another chance.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up. Here, Murphy. You can have this. I won't be needing it anymore.
Thank you. This library is gorgeous. All Hallow Eves, 1899. I was a ghost at that time. You and one guess? Alright. Now I can get the cake, I guess.
You know, it's funny, I completely forgot I had the invitation on me the whole time. It's these vest pockets. They're much bigger than they look. Seriously, you wouldn't believe the number of things I've been carrying around with me tonight.
It's true.
You have an invitation?
It'd be rude not to show my face.
Are you absolutely sure about that? I'm sure our guests could survive without beholding the sight of your singular visage.
So rude.
You see,
Why
as the
everybody is rude
housekeeper,
here?
it is my job to ensure that only guests of the highest class are in attendance.
How kind of you to think so highly of me.
Look, just don't try burping the alphabet or announcing when you're going to the lavatory.
Alright. It's gonna be hard, but...
Please keep clear of the dance floor!
Why?
Walking around the upstairs mezzanine, I found myself in a small balcony overlooking the dance floor, where a tabletop of placards had been set out. At the side, a board marked dance steps looked like it would hold the placards in a chosen order, directing the dance below. All I had to do was set it up, then ring the bell.
I don't remember what it was. Can we?
They were too far away to talk to.
Wait, we saw it earlier. Is there a way we can, like, kind of see it again?
I didn't need to involve my... The
Dancer.
dancers were too far away to talk to.
I needed to remember that? Bro, that's crazy. We saw it, like, one time. I don't know. No, that's impossible. Okay. Oh!
The dancers moved around the dance floor like clockwork soldiers, directed by the moves on the board. And with their movements, the cart holding the wedding cake could be pushed around too.
Okay, I see. I see.
That wouldn't work. The dance board was missing steps.
Wait. Let me... I'll need to write stuff down. Give me a sec. We're gonna go overtime, but like I'm into it, so I need to do it. I'm noting stuff. Let me just switch
There was already a...
that so we can like see. All right.
There was a...
Okay. Carousel seems to be the same as before. Joyette is left. Progress is up. Viennes is down. And Promenade is right. So if I go... If I go left... If I go left one time, and then I go down 2 times, the cake will be here. Alright. And then I have a dancer there. So if we go there and then up, we should be or should I push it like all the way? I can't do that. Oh, okay, I see. I need to push it. No. Okay. I need to go up first. Need to go up first. So if I go up first... Wait, no, that's not right.
I needed to think of something else. That didn't work.
Come on. No, it was right. We need to go there and push it once. And go down. So the cake is here. And we have one dancer there. And then we go on the other side and go up. Two times. And then this, I think. Good.
Heading down from the mezzanine, I saw what I was after. The cake cart had been pushed off the dance floor and into reach.
Great, I have a knife. that I've been
if Mrs.
using
Craddock
for...
saw me cutting the cake, I was pretty sure I'd end up being the next thing the knife was used on.
So I cannot do that? What can I do then?
That wasn't going to work.
Come on. So what's the... Oh! Wait, what's on top?
I couldn't cut a slice out of the wedding cake with my bare hands.
But I cannot with my knife.
If Mrs. Craddock saw me cutting the cake...
So what should I do?
Good evening, Mrs. Craddock.
Oh, are you still here?
You need to stop the wedding.
I shall do no such thing. The preparations have begun on the order of Mr. Rackham himself, and I shall see to it personally that his wishes are carried out.
But he wasn't the original groom. He's an imposter.
Another word like that, and I shall have you escorted out of the house.
Good luck
I want
trying.
that.
I seem to be rather supernaturally stuck here.
Mr. Rackham is a fine man. Motivated, determined, ambitious, rich, and roguishly delectable.
I hate how you
Precisely
said
the
that.
type of person a well-to-do debutante like Miss Belmore should be marrying.
Not if she doesn't love him.
Love is not important amongst families of blue blood. What matters is lineage, inheritance, and continuity. That last-minute change of heart she had last time was the best decision she ever made. She'll be far better off with Mr. Rackham than she would be with a... sailor.
I hate that lady.
She sputtered the word with such disgust I half expected her to scrub herself clean afterwards.
I mean, really, what was he going to do for her? Fetch her a fish supper, clear the decks, and sing the
getting
sailor's
hippie.
hornpipe? Do you get a funny
you
feeling
fine,
when your wealth
Bunces?
keeps on depleting? You should never marry sailors when your funds run low.
There are some who think Rackham has duplicitous intentions.
The green-eyed monster. Mr. Rackham is exactly what is needed to get this household back on the straight and narrow.
What do you mean?
I
We
don't
hate
like to
straight.
speak ill of the dead.
Straight
Especially
is
now
bad.
that you're
It's
one of them?
boring.
Indeed. But I'm afraid that the Belmore brothers were becoming increasingly unusual before their disappearances. Their interests veered away from the economic and turned towards the esoteric. And now look where we are.
You think the Belmore brothers caused you all to be trapped in the house?
Perhaps not directly, but their decisions certainly led to it. To find out the Belmore brothers were inviting sinners into this house
I
when
have
I
to
gave
fight
this household the
also.
best years of my life.
And the best years of your afterlife now.
I am a servant to serving, but even I have limits.
When you talk about sinners in the house, do you mean the parlor witch?
Don't even mention
Parlor
her. Why
witch.
the Belmores thought to bring her into this
How
house is
can we
beyond
get that?
me. Oh, thank goodness we have Father Foskett trapped with us to keep this house holy.
Where is the parlor witch?
Now don't go seeking her out. You'll only regret it.
I
I
love
barely
regrets.
ever see her, but she's up there in one of the locked rooms, tainting the entire household. I found some of her black candles one day, you know. Who knows what
I
she
have
did
that.
with them? Voodoo spells and magic rituals. I confiscated them and put them on top of the fuse box in the cellar. At least if there's a power surge, they can do some good for a change.
I mean, I already did all
I've
that.
heard Rackham deals in the occult as well.
What poppycock! Mr. Rackham is a good, honest, hard-working man. The cure for the ailments of this house. The witch is why we are cursed to remain here. And it is
I
why a
want to see
good,
the
honest
witch.
marriage between Mr. Rackham and Miss Belmore will finally allow us to move on. Just as I wish to do with this entire subject of conversation.
How long have you worked at Belmore Manor?
I've been here since the final finial finished off the cupola. Before even the Belmores themselves moved in, I was getting this house ready for them. It is a position I was bred for. I may not have blue blood, but I should think it's at least a shade of plum. I spent 17 years at some of the most prestigious all-girls schools, you see. Followed by training in Blenheim Palace for 3 years, and subsequent coveted positions with some of the finest families in England.
Well, I'm glad you managed to escape all that and come here.
I can quote you Mrs. Beaton's book of household management
Bro.
in my sleep.
It was an interesting offer, but I couldn't think of any situation where I'd need that, short of terminal insomnia. You must know Belmore Manor quite well.
Like the back
You
of my
mean-
hand. Built between 1885 and 1888 in a mixture of antebellum and Victorian styles, and designed by the Belmore brothers themselves.
Nice.
Until, of course, they disappeared after living here only a year.
Why did they decide to build it on Devil's Rock?
Well, the island is exceptionally well placed for trade between the United States, Europe, and the Caribbean. When the Belmore brothers were looking to relocate, it was Mr. Rackham who recommended Devil's Rock. It's just a pity about the name.
Yeah.
You speak very highly of Mr. Rackham.
The Belmore brothers may have had expertise in exploration, innovation, and public relations, but it was Mr. Rackham that pulled those three threads together into the beautiful business tapestry that benefits us all.
Do you know anything about the treasure of Belmore Manor?
The stuff of whimsy. The Belmore family had
I
their
love
capital
whimsy.
invested in stocks and bonds, not hoarded
I'm sure
and
it's
heaped
outside the
like some
manor.
fairy tale dragon. And don't even think about snooping around the house looking for anything, or I shall have you removed from the premises. If anyone would know of a secret treasure hidden in this house, it would be me.
Thank you for your help.
Goodbye.
Okay. How can I get the cake? I need to get her out of this place. Can I do something with the fireplace? There's also that pipe that I don't know what to do with it. Should we ask? Or maybe should I wait for next week? Can I get the cake? You're looking at that cake. You cannot see it. It is hidden for the moment. It is hidden outside of the screen. Waiting sounds good. We'll do that then. A hidden treasure. Real. It's so real. Alright, let's save this. So yeah. It's fun. I love this game. I would have kept on going for like another hour, I think, but I should sleep because I need to work a lot in the few days that are coming. So yeah, I don't know how. It's a fun game. It's amazing. I love point and click so freaking much. I'm really happy. Once I'll finish the game, I'll for sure slide into Mama at Cookie Box DMs to say thank you for the recommendation because it's truly amazing. I had a lot. I'm having a lot of fun, and I still don't know where the end is. You know, so we're gonna keep on looking for the two missing things that we still have to find in the manor. There's the boy that we need to figure out. We need to find a witch, I think. I hope. And we need to find a way to get the lady outside of the room so we can get a little piece of cake. So yeah, we're gonna keep on playing this game next week. Same time, same place. I'll be also streaming on Monday, but I don't know how much of like energy that I will have left. So I'm not sure. I keep on pushing the art stream, but I don't know. I need to be full of energy to do that, and I might not be. So no promises what I'll be doing on Monday, but I'll be here on Monday for sure. It's nice to watch too. Great. I mean, I feel like it's a great game to like lurk too, so I feel like there's a couple of lurkers, and thank you for lurking if you are lurking. Thank you for chatting if you are chatting. It's a lot of fun. I can't wait to keep on playing, and yeah, I'll be here on Monday. I don't know what I'll do, but I will be here, and if it's just to chat, it will be just to chat, you know. Maybe it's gonna be a chatting stream. I don't do that often, Because I'm kind of scared that it's boring, but I'm a yapper, so it might not be that boring. I don't know. I truly don't know. So yeah, I'll be back on Monday. Until then, be nice, drink water, and I will see you all very, very soon. Okay, goodbye, monsters.